Welcome to fieldmargin, learning the basics, how to view work and input records. With fieldmargin, you have a history of all your work and records of input use by field and across your farm, accessible on your computer or on the go on your phone. Records are updated when you complete your work. No need for separate systems or hours in the farm office. Paperwork is obliterated. Keeping track of what you have applied in your fields and what comes off is important for meeting legal record-keeping requirements. Having these in an easy-to-access and interpret format also makes it simple to look back and see how different treatments impacted crop performance. In this video, I will show you how to see when work was completed using field history, check input use on a field, view input use for your whole farm, and get a spreadsheet of all of your work records for inspections or further analysis. The basis for your records is field jobs. These allow you to set up work, record what fields it needs to be done in, any inputs that need to be applied, who needs to do it, and by when. When your jobs are marked as completed, your records are automatically updated. All of your records are grouped by farm year, so you only see information that is relevant for the current season. You can switch year using the drop-down at the top of the screen. View a history of your field work. If you want to check back and see when a particular piece of work was done, for instance, you want to see when you last applied fertilizer in a field, you can do this using field history. Open the field you are interested in by selecting it from the map or field list and select the History tab. You will see a timeline of your completed jobs and notes attached to that field. Each job shows who completed it and the inputs used for quick reference. You can also open them to view further information. Checking input use by field. To check the amount of an input that you have used on a particular field, for instance, if you are planning a spray job and want to make sure you haven't gone over the legal application limit, you can select the Inputs tab on Field View. This shows you the total quantity and average rate used for each input, grouped by type. On the input summary, you can filter it to show all your jobs or only incomplete or completed ones. If you tap on a row, it will expand to show the jobs that use that input, and you can open them to get the full story. Check total input use for your farm. On the web app, you can also look up the total amount of an input used for the whole farm using the Farm Input Summary on the Reporting tab. This is helpful to get total usages for costings or to find out how much you will require of a spray for all your upcoming work. You can sort it by input name or type by clicking on the header rows. To see just the totals for upcoming work, open the drop-down in the top right and select Incomplete Jobs. Download records and reports. You can download reports as a CSV file, which you can then store for your records on your computer, present at inspections, or use for further analysis. To download your farm input summary, click Export CSV at the top right of the table. This will export the data as you have it filtered on the screen. You can also generate a full export of all the field jobs that you have created for the year being viewed by clicking Export All Field Jobs at the top of the screen. These both produce a CSV file which you can open in any spreadsheet software, for example Excel. Here is an example of the file that will be produced when you export all field jobs. As you can see, for each job it has the name, the type, the fields it was associated with in their use and area, when the job was completed, if it has been done, who completed it, and any inputs that were used with the rate that they were applied at. The information in this report is incredibly powerful and can be used for lots of different analysis, including calculating the amount of input used per field, calculating the input costs per field or crop, calculating spend by input type, or even calculating per hectare costs to use in benchmarking or gross margins. Thank you for listening. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions or need help getting set up with fieldmargin, you can get in touch with us at support@fieldmargin.com and we will be happy to help you.